All right, welcome back. Kult of Athena blade reviews. We got the Hanwei blind Zatoichi sword. So for this one, it kind of just looks like a staff. It looks like one single piece, but it's not. Full-size blade, single edge. We'll look at some cut testing on this, do some specs on it as well, and take an up-close look at it. Let's get to it. All right, looking at overall length, a little bit over 38 inches, all the way from the very tip, all the way where the pommel would be, all the way to the very pointy tip of this blade. Noticing the construction on it, you see the different hardened steels as well. We've got the hardness for edge retention, and then we have a little bit of a different one here from the wave, all the way to the back, a little bit of a mirror polish on the very end of it. Tapers down very nicely. Taking a look at the scabbard, we'll notice this is actually carved out really well. So it's not rough on the inside of it. Some swords, depending on quality and price point, you're gonna sometimes get them to where the insides are not nearly as smooth, but Hanwei does a super good job of this, as you can see from the inside of it. And then proving that, sliding it back in, nice and smooth, all the way back in. Not a whole lot of retention holding it upside down, so don't hold it upside down, to be honest with you. And then looking also at blade length. So you can see, besides the fact that it's almost completely flush with it, that little black piece is showing you where the actual handle starts as you take it out. But blade length itself is a 27-inch blade. 27.25. So that single edge blade, have all your slashing capabilities on it, whether that's horizontal or vertical. Really good on the thrust. If I put the scabbard down for a second, you'll notice the actual grip size. So we have, just showing us that first hand grip on the top. We've got a little bit of some retention through the bamboo pin, the little notches only on one side. So I'd imagine that the finger pads to go here, there's really nowhere else it would go. It would be right here. You can fight with it one-handed if you need to, but you can also fight with it two hands if you want to play that more on top as well. All right, taking a look at the weight on this blade, it's 1 pound, 11 ounces. So very versatile, super easy to slash with one hand. Got all of your cuts. And then looking at steel quality as well, 1566 high carbon steel. Hanwei always puts a really good solid steel on their blades, and this one is no different than that. What I really like about it is the handle. We've got an oval shaped handle for this one, allowing you a secured grip. Feels really solid, even though this is a very smoothened out hardwood handle. As you can see, it's been polished pretty well. It doesn't take away from the grip. It's not slippery by any means. It's got a good grip to it. And then having the notches as well definitely helps a lot with the grip. Let's do some up close looks on this blade, and also in the scabbard, out of the scabbard, and then we'll do some cut testing. All right, so this blade also comes with just a regular sword bag, so you can slide it in, boom, wrap it up, so you can keep anything from getting scratched. Then let's go ahead and slide it out. Do some up close looks. All right, let's do some cut testing with this blade, see what it can do. Look at the cut. The timing mats are a lot thicker than I thought they were going to be. Cool, so that one went all the way through. Nice and smooth. Give that from, no scuff marks on it. A little bit of a blemish that will literally come out with just your finger. Be very careful if you decide to do that. Didn't do anything to the blade at all. Let's try to chop it a few more times and see what we can do with this one. Cool, so another solid cut, as we're seeing consistency through that on the slashes. All hitting them on the upper third of the blade, where the primary striking surface is for this one. No lagging at all that I'm seeing. I mean, we're not even hitting these where the alignment is up in front of the bridge. And even from dropping the elevation and hitting a few horizontals with a little bit of decent follow through, can really have this blade do what it's supposed to do. So pretty awesome design here. All right, so thanks for joining me for this blade review. We got the Hanwei Blind Zatoichi sword, Blind Fury Zatoichi sword. As you can see from the cut testing, I'm going to slow-mo it for you guys as well. Did really well, really clean cuts, really solid edge, and very durable blade. Nothing shaking on it or anything like that. Since we're using appropriate cut testing, shouldn't really have to worry about that at all. If you like blades like this, especially from a manufacturer like Hanwei, go ahead and comment below, let me know what you like about them. Subscribe to the channel as always, like this video, and share with your friends, and I'll talk to you soon.